What's up guys, it's Alice and welcome back to this week's video. I wanted to start off by apologizing for not posting the past few weeks. I've had a lot of drama going on in my life, but hopefully we're past all of that now and we are back and better than ever. So today we're going to be doing a video on rating my horses on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm just going to go through each of them and explain why I like or dislike them, and without further ado, let's jump right into it. First up we have Ginger Belle, aka either Ginger or Belle. She is a level 3 and I'm going to give her an 8 out of 10. I have wanted this horse since I started playing SSO, and that was like years and years ago. Okay, this is how we are starting our day off. Amazing! Ginger Belle is not only a fancy horse, but she is an Andalusian as well, and I've also wanted one of those for a very long time. So she is a very elegant horse, which those are kind of my favorite kinds of horses. I'd rather have an elegant horse over a wild one, but she is absolutely beautiful. Her coat, when it's in magical form, is amazing. She's so pretty. And when she's even not in her magical coat, she is still just as beautiful. I love the maneuvers. I love that she's an Andalusian. She is absolutely amazing. 8 out of 10. Next up we have Blue Nova, aka Blue. She's a level 12 and I'm going to give her a 1 out of 10. I hate this horse. That's all I really can say about this horse. I hate this horse. When I first saw her, I was amazed. I loved her colors. I thought that it was the coolest thing ever. But then later realized that I hate magical coats. I don't know what I was thinking when I got her. She is pretty, I will admit that. There are some moments where I'm just like, wow, you are absolutely beautiful. But most of the time, she's just not my cup of tea. I don't like the magical coat, and even the unmagical coat, I don't really like that one either. She's just a bit too skinny for me, and she's not really the type of horse breed that I like. Next up we have Far Cry, and he's a level 14 and I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. I absolutely adore this horse. When I first got him, I was kind of in that phase where I was really obsessed with Spirit, and he was kind of the closest thing that I could find to Spirit at the time. He is an elegant horse, which is my favorite, but he also has that kind of wild flair to him, which I also really like that. As far as mechanics go, I think that they nailed it. He is very detailed, such as the way that his hair moves when he runs. He's very unique, and I really like that about him, and I think that the way that he moves is just perfect, and I think that they did an amazing job on this horse. Next up we have Sunflower. She's a level 15, and I'm going to give her a 10 out of 10. She was my ultimate dream horse from the very beginning, and I was so excited when I first got her. And I think that I hyped her up a little bit too much, personally, to where I didn't really like her a little bit afterwards. But then I went back to her and I realized just how much I loved her and how beautiful she actually was. I think that all of the Tinker horses are absolutely stunning. I love all of their coats. They are very beautiful. The only thing that I would say that I don't like is how she rocks back and forth a lot whenever you walk her. But she is very beautiful, and I used to not really like the bigger types of horses, but I think that they nailed it on this specific type of horse, and they definitely captured the details and her uniqueness with the actual horse. Another thing with this specific coat color of hers, I think that any colored gear or type of gear would look perfect with this horse, and I think that's just another bonus of having her. Next up we have Hero Strider, aka Hero or Strider. He is a level 10 and I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. This is actually one of my more recent horses. I got him not that long ago, and yet he is already up on my list of favorites. This horse is very fun to ride with. I feel like he's kind of that man's best friend or a really good ally. I feel like we're going to have a really good bond and make tons of really great memories just based on his attitude, I guess. I know that he is a bit of an older model, but I would still see him in Glendale and just think, oh my goodness, that horse would be so much fun to have, and I had to get him. Though he is an older model, I think that the mechanics and the maneuvers of this horse are still just as great. I love the detail on this horse. I feel like they put a lot of effort into it, and I cannot wait to see what the updated version of him looks like. I bet it will be even more amazing. Overall, I think that this horse is a very good friend to have. Next up we have Pearl Rose, aka Pearl. She's a level 12 and I'm going to give her a 10 out of 10. When I first got her, I immediately regretted it. I hated this horse. I thought she was too skinny, I didn't like the color, I thought it was very weird. But later on, I put all of my time and effort into her and realized that she is actually a really amazing horse. I have gotten used to her skinniness, which I don't mind it at all anymore. I think she's very professional and elegant, which are obviously the kind of things that I like the most. The only thing that I disliked about this horse was its tail, so I actually had to change it, and now I feel like it has that more professional vibe, and the way that it moves and the mechanics of this horse is also very elegant, and I feel it's kind of like royal or like queen-like, and if you ever want to put yourself in that high-stationed vibe, I definitely think that this is the horse to do it with. I feel like this horse has a very big personality, and I cannot wait to go on more adventures with her and be able to see that. Next up we have Raven King, aka Raven. She's a level 2, and I'm going to give her a... Wait, why am I saying her? It's a boy. Sorry. -4 out of 10. Once again, this is a horse that I absolutely hate. Okay, first of all, the unmagical coat is hideous. I hate it. It's so ugly. This is kind of just like Blue Nova, where I got it because I thought that it looked really cool, but then later on realized that I don't like magical horses. I will admit, this is a really cool horse when it's in its magical coat. It's very edgy, very unique, and I do like that. I just don't see myself bonding with this horse, like, ever. I've tried bonding with it, but nothing seems to work, and I just don't feel like I will ride this horse very much, hence the fact that it is still a level 2, and I bought it months and months and months ago. Lastly, we have Stormblaze. He is a level 15, and I'm just going to give him like an infinity out of 10, if I can do that. That'd be great. First, let's talk about the mechanics and coat of this horse. I love the coat of this horse. I do not regret how it is. I do not want to change it. I love the coat on this horse. I'm glad that I picked it how it is, if that makes sense. The mechanics on this horse, I do wish that it was more elegant or more proper, the way that it moves, but I still like it. I think I'm just used to it by now. It's not too skinny, it's not too fat. I think that this horse shape is perfect. When it comes to my relationship with this horse, I think that it is just amazing. I think that the reason why I gave this horse such a high grade is simply because this horse is my ride or die. I've been with it since day one. This horse is literally my best friend. And I feel like we have this incredible bond that can never be broken, and that's why I love this horse so much. And that's going to wrap up this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Once again, I'm sorry for not posting last week, but I will definitely see you guys next week. If you have any video ideas, please put it in the comments down below. I would love your recommendations, and I will see you guys next week.